Bonjour, bonsoir, dear friends. This is JCB Live. This is the Wine Style. We're so thrilled to welcome you in our marvelous garden. A garden that you can start yourself in your home, in the environment you live in. You could share a garden with someone else, which is very European as well. We are with the fabulous Joe Papendick, who manages this beautiful theater of nature here at Deloach, and of course, the irresistible Raphael. We are bringing the world together. Today it's going to be about amazing salad, a fabulous carrot base that is under my feet. Carrots, remember, came all the way from Persia, and one of the most amazing vegetable root ever. One of my favorite, and it makes us happy, makes us good skin color, and it makes us always pleasant and agreeable. This is what carrot do. And we're going to marry all that with great wines, and this is today the famous Deloach Pinot. But let's start gardening first, and we're going to have a toast for Joe. He's the one who has the most important tool today. What is that, Joe?
This is a digging fork. This tool hasn't changed much, probably since the 14th century in gardening. Used a lot in the original gardens of Versailles and throughout all the market gardens in France. It's all you essentially need to open up the soil, add compost, make healthy garden beds. As simple as it gets and as pure as it gets, just an extension of my hand to develop healthy, fertile soil.
You see how gorgeous that fork is. So Joe, this is what I love personally with carrots. They look beautiful outside and inside. Yes. So Joe, give us the history as far as when you planted those carrots and when you know it's the right time to pick.
I planted these carrots. This variety is Nepali carrot. It's a very sweet, crunchy, delicious carrot. It does well in spring. I planted these at the end of February when the ground was beginning to warm up. This year in California we've had a very warm spring, and so I was able to get in a little bit early. Normally it's around the beginning of March when the ground is beginning to warm up and you plant your first round of carrots. But this variety can be planted all throughout the entire growing season. We'll plant another round every month to be able to have constant harvesting. And then when we know it's ready, well, trust a digging fork, and so I can go down, loosen the soil, and then we begin to look. You'll have to catch this later. You see the shoulders of the carrot.
Dylan, you want to come closer here. We're going to come and see the carrots physically. You know what I adore with carrots? They look so beautiful from the outside all the way to the inside. So the key is they push up. But before they start to push up, they were planted. And when were they planted, Joe?
So these carrots were planted at the end of February. This variety, Nepali, is a good year-round carrot. We can start as soon as the ground warms up in spring. California this year, for us, was a warm spring. End of February, we got our first bed of carrots in. And then once a month, I go continuing to plant these carrots throughout the growing season until about October in order to have an even supply and a steady harvesting rate.
Yeah.
How do I know when they're ready to harvest? We start to monitor the bed. We look down and we look at the shoulder of the carrot. And when we see the shoulder begin to push out of the ground, we loosen it up to be able to pull out the entire carrot. And then...
And look, with a bottle of Deloach, is there anything more attractive? This is picture perfect. I'm going to take this one, Joe. Look.
Please do. And
I've always enjoyed eating the earth at the same time. Isn't it good for you?
It's good for you, has lots of nutrition. I feel it distracts a little bit from that flavor of the carrot. I want to see the smell and just really honor that carrot.
So you think it's important to have Raphael cook us something special with it?
I would love to.
Absolutely.
Is it going to be better than the earth itself?
Yeah, we're going to do a nice wash, clean it
Joe,
up.
Tell us about that beautiful root.
That's the beautiful root, yeah. So the root, the carrot, stores all of that energy for it to be able to produce a flower. That's its main goal. We all want to be able to produce flowers, produce seeds, and reproduce. This beautiful root is storing all the sugars and carbohydrates for next year's flower.
That's right.
So this will take 2 years in order to have a flower and the seed from a carrot. This year this will hold, pull it out of the ground. I could plant this back in the ground again. That root would regrow. This would force itself to produce a flower. The carrot becomes terrible, becomes woody and hard because all the energy, all this sweet carbohydrate that we are enjoying right now has gone into producing the flower.
So the key is We've discussed that before. Nature plans the following year. And that's the beautiful thing about nature, is the cycle she is in, always planning for the future years. And that is what is so fabulous about Mother Nature, that we should really live as an example. I encourage all of you, if you have young kids, to plant a few things. It could be herbs, it could be carrots, it could be anything in the garden. So you see it grow, you realize that nature and how she grows and what she has to give and offer, which is huge. They taste amazing.
Yeah, these are really amazing carrots. Look at that crunch, which really you want a carrot. Once again, that smell, the sweetness that you get, and then they stay tender and refreshing the entire time. Where a lot of other carrots can get limp, fall apart. These ones have a great storage life. Harvesting them now, they taste fresh, but they'll also store for a good 6 weeks in the fridge. You can continue to use them in the fridge. So it's a wonderful, wonderful crop and a wonderful source of nutrition.
And I love the beautiful sugar contained in the carrots that really pairs beautifully with a light Pinot.
Yep.
And this is, again, simply the Pinot California from the Loach. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. We're here in the garden. It's the middle of June. We are in heaven. And now we're going to go in the kitchen and be able to prepare the life of the carrots.
Yep. We're going to start from start to finish, clean up. We're going to infuse it with a nice herbs also. It'll be delicious to infuse it with some nice tarragon we have in here. Beautiful, nice thyme, and they're going to be just amazing, and some fennel seeds.
We are ready.
Let's go.
Well, let's go and cook. We are back for the splendid garden of Raymond Vineyards. This is now the kitchen. And this is really a unique moment because we're going to talk about carrot confit salad. This is something sophisticated, refined, that looks amazing, tastes fabulous, and you could really impress your guests. So Raphael, as we're finishing our Deloach California Pinot, you're going to show us the little secret along the way from this amazing dish.
Beautiful. So for today's recipe, just gonna go. This recipe is really simple and easy. So we're gonna start by peeling the carrots. Of course, the fresh carrots that came from the garden. We picked them early, a couple minutes ago, and we start by peeling them.
One by one. This is the tough work.
That's the tough work.
This is usually what he has me do, because he loves to slave me around. I do the compost, I do the carrot peeling. But today, he wants to show you how to do it because he's much faster than I am. I do one by one, it takes me 2 minutes, so level of productivity is not as good.
Every time that you buy a carrot, sometimes people cut the top, and the best way to do it is just to keep it.
Yes.
So this one you keep it, and then you just go hold the carrot and kind of like the same time turn it instead of the clockwise.
Yeah.
Slow. That's the train you kill.
That's the trick. That's why you're so quick. The ponytail.
Only to live with the tail,
All right. So we get a good idea of this.
Yeah, for these recipes, about two bunches. That's what you gotta find in the store. If you go your own, then you can pick up a couple nice bunches of carrots. You can also do baby rainbow carrots. They have so many different colors these days. Purple.
He didn't see me stealing. I cannot resist eating it while we do those wonderful recipes.
So this recipe, like I say, we always make it use it for a nice appetizer. You bring like wonton spoon, and also it's good for your guests and when they come to your house, interact and simple. Especially these days, a lot of people they're gluten free.
And we want to be healthy.
And healthy.
The bottom line is carrot salad confit is extremely healthy, and it goes very well with wine because the number one enemy of wine often is vinegar. Obviously the sauce of your salad. The salad itself is not necessarily that inspiring, so the carrots and the confit of the carrot really adds that dimension that makes wine and Pinot Noir specifically very approachable. Maybe it's a good time, Raphael, to suggest the other wine. At the Chateau de Pierrot we grow the best carrots. Those are the organic carrots as well. And this is a chateau from the Beaujolais, one of our favorite regions where we're very involved. This is the gorgeous chateau from the 19th century. And we're big fan of it because it's very historical. It has been only in a few families' hands. And today it's over 200 hectares. Major surface, Gamay grape, a tiny bit of Pinot Noir just to introduce it, Chardonnay of course. And we make this wine in a very unusual manner as we use Burgundy techniques for vinification. No carbonic maceration, so the wine is like a Pinot from Burgundy, but still with the amazing fruit bomb of the Beaujolais. And that's, I think, great with a salad. Raphael, maybe we just smell it. Oh, you see those aromas.
It's amazing.
It's a fusion of red berries with maybe a little sense of schist coming from the blue granite soil of the Château de Pierreux, which makes that soil very special. So, you know, Brouilly is one of the most famous and historical appellation of the Beaujolais. It's part of the Cru du Beaujolais. It's the top of the top. And as you can see, Pierreux means pierre, means earth. So it's very earthy. And the granite that we feel in the wine, I believe will go very well with the carrots.
So moving on with the next step is we're gonna use grapeseed oil, which is in this. I have about 2.5 cups of grapeseed oil.
And you've added some things in there.
Yeah, I put like about a tablespoon of fennel seeds.
Ah, fennel.
Yeah, and then a tablespoon of coriander seeds. And then from here you can add any aromatics. Depends how you want the flavor you want into it.
Yeah.
So for this one, we just have coriander seeds and fennel seeds and a grapeseed oil. So this one, if you like, I mean, this one probably why not? You know, I want a low rosemary that we fuse rosemary that we picked from the garden also. Why not a little bit of basil and a little bit of basil too?
It adds that very Mediterranean feel.
So
a little bit of that Middle Eastern amphitheater.
And oval basil, so that'll be delicious. And this point, what we're gonna do, you need to start cold or room temperature oil, of course. Then you just throw your carrots in there. And confit means it's cooking, slow cooking, and it's the same thing we do duck confit.
So confit in French means confiné. In many ways, we've all been living confined. So confit is IT at the end, and it means very slow together for a long period of time. And what is a long period of time here?
Long period of time. So this one we're gonna go for at least 30 minutes. We're gonna start medium heat, and then 10 minutes, 5 minutes in, you're gonna slow it down for another at least 20 minutes, and they'll be just perfect, just like I said, al dente. I already have some carrots ready to go that I did earlier. See, they don't lose as much of the color. I like to leave a little bit at the tip, the top, for like a nice garnish.
You know, I cannot resist. The beautiful fennel, coriander. Very nice. By the way, duck confit, how long does it take?
Duck confit is a long process. It's at least 48 hours because you got to do the curing of the duck.
Yeah.
Depends with usually we get of duck leg attached with the thigh.
Yes.
So that one we do equal parts with sugar, salt, and like I say, I like to do some citruses with the orange, lemon, everything that I can find in the garden, so I can infuse everything together. So we do salt and sugar and pink salt all together, equal parts in the ratio.
You know, my grandmother used to prepare the full week on Sunday when she was a school teacher, so very busy with students after class and tutoring kids. And she was doing confit, so she was starting on Tuesday, ready for Thursday or Friday, and then terrine, and then pâté. So everything would be ready and labeled in the fridge.
Yep.
And I really encourage all of us to think about that, because yes, it was in the past, and now we go to the shop, we buy something, we cook it that night. It's fun to plan a week.
Yeah.
And I remember she had on a piece of paper what she was doing, and my grandfather was always ranking what she was cooking, and it was a lot of fun. It created a lot of dialogues and a lot of arguments. But why not?
Yeah.
Don't we always argue about food?
So that's amazing. So this I have the carrots, like I said, I'm gonna let it chill in there, and then I'm going to do a little quick dressing, just a little lemon vinegar. So we're gonna do about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard and about a tablespoon of about a half a cup of mayonnaise that I make at home. I made it here, of course. Mayonnaise is very simple to make. You can
Explain, because this is, as a French person, this is when you go to the shop and buy that big, and I have nothing against Hallmark mayonnaise, it's I'm sure a great one, but it's so easy to do.
It's so easy to do.
Everybody should do it because it's more healthy.
It's more healthy, yes.
No preservatives, no bad things going into your cells.
Yeah. So for the mayonnaise to make, what you're gonna do is just start with at least a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Depends how much you make. I like for 2 cups, 3 egg yolks, and then you start putting them in the food processor or in the KitchenAid. Of course, if you have one of those
Yes.
ones, you can use those. That one works.
That's how I used to do it as a child, and obviously it went all over the kitchen.
Yeah, all by hand with
Yes.
a whisk. So
Yes.
that's gonna be hard, you know.
Which is much better because we are men with energy here. We have muscles. So for a minute and a half, maybe.
Yeah, then you start whisking everything together. The yolks, you start with the yolks and the Dijon mustard, and then you start adding the oil of your choice. You can use olive oil, but olive oil, what it's gonna do is gonna make it really bitter.
Sunflower oil. is the
Sunflower
best.
oil or
Grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed oil. Yeah, I use grapeseed for mine. And then that's it. You should
Let me
finish
try.
with some nice, with some lemon, a little nice lemon juice, little salt, pepper, and white distilled vinegar. And
Yeah.
then that's it.
And maybe one of these days we should make mayonnaise.
We should make it. Yeah, absolutely.
Because you know, with asparagus, with leeks, even with tomatoes, radish, I mean, everything coming from the garden, mayonnaise is amazing. I'm a huge fan of it. That shows through the little comfortable, you know, it's good when you go to the lake, you float. So
this
maybe
one-
let me help them.
Yeah, it should.
God, I gotta do something in this kitchen. There's very little things I know how to do in a kitchen, but the sauces is great. So you know, you remember the biodynamic preparation. I'm doing clockwise and counterclockwise. I'm creating a vortex because I like it to go high.
So this one you can do a little bit, maybe a little touch of curry in there, curry powder, and it'll be delicious. So you get like all these crazy aromatic flavors from everywhere.
That's your
it.
secret.
Yeah.
Always a little lemon,
Little lemon.
or
You always need a
or
little-
those beautiful shiny limes.
And this that should be it. That's it. Simple.
I know you're all starving and hungry as you're watching this. I know you all go to your kitchen after that and prepare something too.
Then from here, what you can do is just you can do a little bit. I like to push just a little bit. Either you can touch your carrots.
Well, we should try just to make sure.
Any more lemon or?
I think we should add a tiny bit more lemon, if I may say. We're gonna have a tete-a-tete with Raphael later, so it better be perfect. Yeah, I love that touch of lemon on the end.
Yeah. What do you think of a little touch of curry in here?
That's what I was dreaming of. I've
Right.
never really done it that much, so I think it would be a great contribution to the plate.
So that was just a little bit. Either this one you can just. I'm gonna do like maybe a little whole carrot in there. Just put a
Ooh,
little garnish.
the
you know.
carrot is going
So I
up.
like to leave that.
Are
Sometimes
you
I
doing a
take-
little Eiffel Tower?
Because the
thing
little,
for me?
you know, it's just a couple carrots, then put to
Looks
the side.
nice. You see, Raphael loves
How you
presentation.
want, How you want. This was just, and you know that's what I like to dip.
Looks
the
my
tip, you
my
know,
hair in the
yeah.
morning.
Yeah. When you get up.
Hey, you've noticed all these beautiful plates. Bernardo, the Écume series. So Porcelaine of Limoges. You know, phenomenal family company, and you always want to pay attention to the table setting. And soon we're going to be doing, Donnell and I, an incredible table setting session because we love to set at the table. And she is fabulous at decorating it. So we'll show you how to create a table the JCB lifestyle way. But look how nice.
So this just gonna garnish it real quick with you know, a couple carrot tops. Why throw it away? You know, just make this. Just use them. This one goes amazing if you fry them, nice and crispy.
Yes.
There's a nice crispiness into it. So it's just delicious.
It's like the kale the other day, the chipped kale. I've had them for a full week. They were amazing. What
And
about the
then-
onions? Are we doing anything?
Oh
with
no,
those?
those for with something else.
No
later.
onions?
No onion.
So that's it.
And then that's it. Simple, simple,
Wow.
simple.
Looks gorgeous. So dear friends, remember a glass of Beaujolais, confit carrot salad, and we can add more salads if we want. We wanted to keep it very pure,
Yeah.
from the garden to the plate, and a great wine.
We serve quality, not quantity.
We're trying to look good for the summer. Thank you for being with us.